Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and in today's video we are looking at messages from our past loved ones and our ancestors. Now the reason I do these videos, first of all I have to tell you, I just find them incredibly difficult to do because some of the messages that come through I just feel like they are for me, and my intention basically is to help you heal, help you find some kind of closure. As usual, you have three piles and you can pick out whichever one that calls to you the most. For these readings, please take your time, don't hurry. Whichever calls to you, pick that one, and then we shall start with our very first pile. Hello, and if you have picked the very first pile, these are messages from your past loved ones. So let us look at what is it that they would have to say to you today, what is it that they want to communicate, and we'll start from the very first one. So the message that I get is they do feel you're very intelligent. You know, you've grown up to be somebody who's incredibly capable of taking care of themselves and somebody who just knows their way through life. You are extremely intelligent. You're very careful and you're very deliberate when it comes to making your decisions. But what the message that I'm really getting here is sometimes you still feel like if this is the right thing to do. You know, you still question yourself. It's almost like, you know, deep within you still have that little part of you that's a bit unsure. The sense that I get here is it's almost like, you know, you still have that feeling of being a lost child who could use a little bit of guidance. And what they're trying to tell you is like you have what it takes. You are very capable and they trust you when it comes to making your decisions. And they see that vulnerable side of yourself as well. And what they're trying to tell you is it's okay, you know, it's okay to not have all the answers all the time. In time, you will find them. And what is important for you, the sense that I'm picking up here is it's okay to ask for help, you know, you don't have to have everything under control all the time. Or, you know, the sense I get is you're a very strong person and you've sort of built these walls around you. Probably you are somebody who doesn't want the world to know that sometimes, you know, you have these self-doubts. But these self-doubts are what they're indicating, and they see that. And they're like, it's okay. And what they're also trying to tell you is you're learning and you learn. So even if you make mistakes, it's okay. But you know, it's okay to be vulnerable as well. It's okay to not have all the answers all the time as well. And sometimes it's okay to sort of let those walls down, put your guard down, and accept help from somebody. Okay, don't sort of, you know, isolate yourself or feel like you have to do things on your own or you have to just figure out everything on your own. You might be feeling a lot of burden to do a lot of things on your own, like accomplish something on your own, and they are sort of acknowledging that. But they believe you, you know, they really feel like you're intelligent and you just have a lot of things under your control, is the sense that I get. The next message is, of course, you know, they are protecting you, like they are around you and they are watching over you. Like they are sort of, you know, your guardian. Like it's not like you're alone. It's not like, you know, you don't have anybody else to sort of rely on those moments where you question all of these things. Because they understand how independent you are, they understand how capable you are, but they are just trying to tell you that they're watching over you, but it is okay to be vulnerable. That is the message that is coming through, because you're incredibly strong as a person. And because we also have like animal spirit coming in, because that sometimes happen, this can also be one of if you've lost a pet or some pet in your family, they are sort of communicating to you that the pet that you've had is with them as well. Okay, so they are around you, they are surrounding you, and you're not alone. You have these people as your guides. So don't ever feel like you are alone, is the sense that I get. Now I just feel like, again, I just get this super impression that you're very very strong as an individual. Like it's almost like there's nothing you cannot do, and there is a possibility that you notice their presence around you as well. Like you might be very susceptible to sort of spirit communication yourself, or you just pick those signs up much more easily than the rest of your family. Like possibly you have that connection, maybe you have that sense that some of us have, like any kind of movement and you can pick it up, like from the corner of your eye. If you like see that, you are like very conscious about it. And what they're trying to tell you is they are around you, and they notice that this. All right, but they are also trying to tell you you are incredibly strong, and as time passes by, you are just going to emerge so much more stronger, and they are so proud of you. Like the way you've pulled through in your life, the way you have like things under your control, like the way you've led your life in itself is something that is really commendable, and that's something that's coming through. Okay, but at the same time, what they're trying to remind you is, in holding these responsibilities together, for some people, I also get holding the family together or just holding yourself together. But you also have to remember that you need to have fun, you need to smile. Don't get so lost in the responsibilities of the world that you forget that your life is not meant to be so serious. You are like not meant to shoulder all the responsibilities alone. For some of you, this is also like you need a partner, and you need somebody to share this life with. Especially if you've been struggling with or choosing a partner, getting married or something of that sort. Possibly that building up walls is really coming in. Again, this could be messages for very few people, okay? But you need to have fun, you need to lighten up, is the message that I'm getting here. So this is talking about dream visitation. So they might be visiting you in your dreams, and then you sometimes question, like, was this a dream or is this a visitation? So they are trying to tell you, no, this was actually a visitation, and that is a way in which they communicate with you. And mind you, communicating for a spirit is very difficult. So sometimes you're like, okay, you've not appeared in my dream for a very long time, like, are you even around? So they are trying to tell you like they are around, but they come in only when they feel like they need to step in, because it is challenging for them to sort of like come across to you in your dream, is what the message I'm getting here. But either way, you're very aware. I just think you may be a medium in yourself who's very aware of these things. Again, the message is to have fun. Like, for a couple of you, this could actually be somebody who raised you, or this could be a father figure or a mother figure for that matter, but they are talking about you as a child who has grown up beautifully, and they acknowledge that, but they want you to sort of just have that essence of your childhood within you. And what they're also asking you to do is remember the happier times, to remember them by the happier times, because I'm sure you had many memories with them that were really happy. So that is how they would have you remember them. And laugh again, smile again, become that person again, is what they're trying to tell you. Okay, now for a couple of people, this could actually be a father figure, a grandfather who raised you, but this could actually be a father's love coming through. And what they're trying to tell you is your bonds are very strong, and this is not a bond that is going to end in this lifetime. that they are with you, they are with you, and they're always going to be. And this is not a bond only for this lifetime. You've known each other before and you will always know each other again. So it's not like you're never gonna see them again. You are, but then it's about them still being around. And never forget that. For a couple of people, this is like, reminiscing about your childhood, about the time you spend with them as a child. So that is really coming through. And they wish you could sort of, have that essence once again. They want you to become that child again, in a sense, to just enjoy the little things that you used to as a child. So don't let anything change it. And I'm going to take a couple of more. I'm going to shuffle and see what messages come through. I will always point you in the right direction. So they are sort of your spirit guide now. And they help you make a lot of decisions. Also, what I'm getting is, sometimes if you feel like, you've been pulled out of a situation or forcefully, they are like, that was not right for you. That would have never worked. And they sort of try to influence things for you behind the scenes, and they are always going to do that because they do have that protective energy when it comes to you. They'll always help you find the right path. They'll always be there to guide you. I have no more earthly worries. So they don't really have any worries as such. Because after their passing, it's like they have found peace. And they believe in you. And they know that you are going to be okay as well. So they are always there to point you in the right direction, but they also know that you're going to be okay. Alright? My mind is free. So they are not really worried about anything. It's very clear. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So, there are some things in your life you may feel like, they're not making sense, but probably you will understand it later. So just, have faith is the message again that we are getting here from them. I had to live that way. So, whichever way they passed, and that was the way it was meant to happen. For a couple of you, it could also be like, you weren't there at the time of their passing. This is for a couple of you once again, but it had to be that way. Possibly you would not have been able to witness it, or probably they did not want you there, is what I get. But whichever way they left, that was the way for them. And it had to happen that way. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So, if you've been holding on to any guilt with regards to their passing, please understand that they did not really have any pain and they were in peace. And their mind is free now, so they are okay. They're letting you know that they are okay. And I'll just take one last one and we'll stop here. I am so much better now. So yes, they are okay. They are okay. I'm going to leave you with that. And I shall see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hello everyone. And if you have chosen pile number 2, these are messages from your past loved ones and your ancestors. So let us see what is it that they have in store for us. What do they want to communicate to you? They are telling you that you are safe and they are always around you taking care of you. You are not alone and you're never going to be alone. If you feel like you're lost, if you feel like you just are lonely sometimes, don't worry about a thing, is what they're telling you. And they're also trying to tell you is you are safe. Okay? So this is also about a person in your life. Like they probably trying to tell you that this person is okay and it's safe for you to love them maybe. This can be for a couple of you, okay? Because this is a general reading. But the message is you are in a safe place. Like this person is safe. It's okay to open up to this person about your emotions. And this is a person who will sort of keep you safe in a way. And they are always going to be your guardian angel. They are always going to be a spirit guide for you. Okay, so this is like a very protective energy is the sense that I get. Very protective energy. Okay. So there is a possibility that this person's passing could have been very unexpected, or it happened when you least expected it, or the passing itself came as a shock to you. Like probably you felt like, this was not this person's time to go. But it might have come as a shock for you, and then it took you a while to sort of get over it. But that was the way it was meant to happen. It was their time to go, even if it was the most unexpected. For some people, this could be like one moment they are okay, and the second minute it's like, things have changed. It's like rapidly things happening. For a couple of people, this could have been what happened, but that is the sense that I get. And I think their death really shocked you, is what I get. You weren't expecting it. But they are okay. They are at peace, is what they are trying to tell you. And they want you to sort of have peace with their passing. Like they are at peace, like whichever way they went, don't think of it. Because they are at peace right now. And they want you to know that they found peace. And they want you to sort of, be at peace with it now. Like don't hold on to their moment of passing. Like they want to have you remember the happier times. They want you to remember their life, is what I get. Okay, and they are at peace. And they want you to sort of, have that comfort in your heart now that they are okay, Like if you question, are they okay? Are they around? They want you to know that they are okay. So don't carry any burden as well, because you obviously are carrying a lot of pressure on yourself. This could just be pressure with regards to your life, or just the way you're living right now. You could have a lot of responsibilities, but also what they're trying to tell you is they're very proud of the way you're living, the way that you face everyday situations. It's like you have a lot of grace, you have a lot of dignity. Like you really are a person that they are incredibly proud of. And they also feel like, for some people, the message that I get is the way you've handled yourself is something they are very, very proud of. And for some, it's like, I cannot believe my little girl has grown up so much. So this could be a father, grandfather, grandmother energy. But from the feeling I get, this is somebody who was older. Because the sense that I get is, I cannot believe this is how beautiful you've become. I cannot believe how grown up you are, like how you've grown up to be this person. A person who has so much grace, a person who has so much dignity, a person who just lives every day so beautifully, so magnificently, is what I get. You need to put some roots. It's like you need to settle down, is the sense that I get here. Alright, this is about really settling down within yourself. Okay, there has to be some sort of grounding to you. Also, they are acknowledging your family, like your family, either you have a beautiful family that has grounded you, and because they witness it. Okay, so this is about your family. For some people, this could also be like, you might actually have children in the future, or that is something you want. So that actually might happen. For some people, the message I also get is they look after your child. So this can be very, very specific, but that is what I get. They are looking after your child. Okay. And it's almost like, after their passing, there are a lot of things that have happened that really might have seemed odd, or it would just be something that you cannot process. Like things happening like this is about, something showing up after their passing. Like this could be in the form of a bird, this could be in the form of an animal, but just something showing up, or some letter showing up for that matter. Random, something you weren't expecting. Okay, but something showed up after their death. And also, what they're trying to tell you is, things around you sometimes may feel like somebody else is doing them, like objects being shifted from one place to another, or you may feel like, oh, was this there? Or a movement that you notice. There's something that's around you that might have been odd, but that is something they acknowledge. Like that is their presence. Also, what they're trying to tell you is, again, this is very related to what they had to say before. Like it's almost like they are very proud of you. They're very proud of what you've become. And they are also with the rest of your family is what I'm getting here. Of course, your ancestors coming through. But what this also speaks about is they're trying to tell you that you are everything that they wanted you to be. Like, this is exactly how they would want you to grow up and become. This is the person that you've become. They're very, very proud. And they wouldn't have expected anything less for you. For some people, if you've recently had a graduation, because that's something that I'm really getting, like they saw it. Okay? Like they were witnessing it with you. For people who've graduated, okay? Because I know this is very specific, so may not resonate, but they were there and they're very proud of you. Okay? So I'll just take a couple of more cards here. I'm just shuffling so that we'll see anything if just wants to come through. Any messages can come through. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Oh. So they wish they told you more often. But the sense I get it, they did tell you. But it's again a regret of theirs. They wish they told you more. We will be together again. Like it's not just about this life. For some people, I'm really getting this as a brother energy as well, okay? Like probably a person you've spent a lot of your childhood with. Maybe not your own brother, but a brother-like person. Okay, but you will be together again is what they're trying to tell you. Remember, be by the happy memories we created. So they obviously want you to remember those. Don't remember them by their passing, especially if it was unexpected, and especially if you carry trauma about it. It's time you put it to rest and remember them by the beautiful memories that you have of them. I watch over you every day. They are a part of your spirit guides. They are your guardian angel now. I always give you a good night kiss. I do sense an older energy here. I always, of course, this can be anybody, but they always give you a good night kiss. There is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. There's no time where they are. And life is a series of choices. Choose love in whatever you do. But this is also about a person, okay? Because I was really getting it there. You know, they want you to settle down, have a family, or they're very happy about it. But something about your family is really coming through. Okay, especially if you're not married, they want you to get married. Okay, that's something that is really coming in. They would want you to settle down and have a good life. Okay. Now I have no pain, especially if their passing was something that was very traumatic or something that was unexpected. They want you to know that they are not in pain. And we'll just take one more. The earth is our school. So whatever time they were there to learn the lessons that they did learn. Okay, and they had learned everything that they had to. And their time was up. Okay. I just want to pull one more. It is beautiful where I am. So they are at peace. That is what I was wondering. So yes, they are at peace and they want you to know it. So don't hold anything about their passing, especially it was traumatic or tragic or whatever it is. Just don't hold it because they are absolutely fine now, which they were trying to tell you. They are okay. Alright, and I will leave you with that and I shall see you in my next one. Hello everyone, and if you have chosen pile number 3, these are your messages from your past loved ones and your ancestors. Now I have to tell you, before I started your reading, I have ravens in the background, okay? And this only started when I started shooting yours. So obviously their presence in your life, of your past loved ones especially, is very active. That's something you need to know. Okay. So what I get is they want to tell you that you just carry too much weight. And you carry the weight of the world on your shoulder. It's almost like it. And for a couple of you also, what I get is you might be worried about money, or you may be trying to make a lot of money for something. Because you just feel like it's your responsibility and nobody else is going to do it for you. Like you just feel like you have to do everything for yourself on your own and get accomplished on your own. One thing they also want to tell you is you've become something they never expected you'd be. Like they always saw you as this dreamy person who would just like follow their dreams and follow their ambitions. But also I think what's really coming in is there is something within you that needs to come out. There is something within you that needs to come out. Also for a couple of you, what I get is your emotions need to come out. You cannot just have everything within you all the time. You cannot hold everything within. You have to express it. Express it to another person, to another individual, but you need to share your feelings. You need to share your burdens is also what I'm getting. And you're not alone. You may feel like you're alone, but you're not. Their presence in your life is very, very strong, but also the sense I'm getting it, sometimes they're really worried about you. You may also be very prone to, working too much, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder, or just you're working too hard towards something. You need to sort of simmer down, is the message I get. Yes, you have a lot of responsibilities, but you don't have to do everything overnight. Okay, just give yourself that moment to breathe. Don't carry so much burden. Sometimes what I get is, you've, in a way, you've become sort of immune to some kind of emotions. Like, immune to some kind of emotions is what I keep getting. There's something within you that has sort of hardened a little bit, is what I get. And just let it go. This can be with regards to their passing, or this can just be what life has done to you. Because of all the responsibilities, all the burdens. So don't feel that burden so much. Your life is not meant to be this way. So it's time you act your age is also something that I get. So maybe you're very, very mature for your age. But it's time to sort of dream a new dream is also what I get. Again, what I'm really getting is there is something within you that needs to be expressed. And what I get it, this is probably a dream project. This could also be a company you want to have, like, your own setup, something like that. I think that's something that's really coming in. And you need to pay attention to that. Again, I have to tell you this, but their presence is very, very strong around you. But they want to also tell you that you're not alone. And they see this. They see everything you go through every single day. But they feel like your life needs to change. The way you're living right now needs to change in some way. You also need to let people in, is what I get. You have to sort of take help when it comes to your work, take help when it comes to certain areas of your life, and stop carrying the burdens. But your life needs to change. The way you're living needs to change, is the message that I'm getting. But you have help around you. Especially you have help in the form of one female who will always there to assist you in any way. But it's like you don't want to open up to her. It's like you don't want to open up to whatever you're feeling inside. Okay, so that's something you need to change. You need to open up to at least one person. Yes, change. They want you to change. This holding on to things, that holding on to emotions, that has to change. And for a couple of you, I also get this message, it's time to start a new life. Now, if this is a husband who's passed on, a wife that's passed on, it's okay to love somebody else. Now, again, this is a very specific message, but it's time to start a new life again. You cannot live this way. And you've always loved each other, you're always going to love each other. But it's okay to move on. But for others, the message I really get is your life needs to have a 360-degree change. You need that freshness in your life. For some people, this is also a physical move that you need to make. Like a physical move to a new place. For some people, this is a new house. And what I get, it's okay to get rid of my things. It's okay to move from this place, is the message I get. Again, these are specific messages, may not resonate with everybody, but if you have been wanting to make this decision, this is what I'm really getting. And they forgive you, is what I get here. They forgive you. Especially if towards the end you might have not been on the best of terms or whatever it is, they forgive you. But for a couple of others, especially if this is a mother energy, they are very sorry they left you alone. That's what I'm getting. And that you're always going to be their child and they are always going to look after you. This is a specific mother energy. Okay. Also, what I really get here is if there are some things that have been said between you in anger at some point of time, and that's something you keep reflecting on, or you just had a relationship where you just kept arguing about things, it's okay. They are like, those are not the things they remember, and they don't want you to remember it as well. This pile is, it's pile number 3. You're not alone. And it is time your heart heals. It is time you heal. And again, I get this very, partner energy for a couple of you. It's okay to move on. I'm going to say this again and again. Like, this person was your boyfriend or girlfriend who passed away. They are like, it's okay to let me go, is what I get here. But they are going to be around you. And they're going to be witnessing everything that's happening in your life. For a couple of people, do you do something specific for them? Like, did you do something specific for them after their passing? Like, do you have a ritual on the anniversary of their death? Because that's also something they are acknowledging. And they're always going to be connected to you. That connection is never going to go away. Even if you move on with your life. And you're always going to be very special to them. They are a part of your spirit guides. And your connection is always going to be there. That's the message that is coming in. But you need to change. Your life has to change. And don't be afraid to make that change, is what I get. Pile 3 is very specific, may not resonate with everybody. This is about a jewelry, because obviously this is a locket. So they are acknowledging a piece of jewelry that you have of them. That is something that they are acknowledging, or they want you to have it. So especially if they had like a collection of jewelry. So that jewelry thing is something. A charm bracelet for a couple. Not for everybody, but yes, this is coming in. Okay, but they want you to have their jewelry or wear it every day. And don't lose it as much. May not be for everybody, but don't lose it as much. Like, wear it every day if you can. Or why have you stopped wearing it? Is what I'm getting. Again, for a couple of you, I'm going to shuffle some more cards to see if any specific message is coming in. There is no such thing as death. So, it's just like you are a soul on this plane and the other plane. Earth is just one of the planes, there are multiple other planes. And our way of being is just one way of being. So our loved ones, when they leave us, they just go to another plane. So there is no such thing as death. We will be together again. They are very connected to you, and they're not going to leave. They're always going to be around you. They are always, because I'm really sensing this connection. Whoever this person is that is coming through, it's for you to decide with the messages, but your connection was very strong and it's never gonna be broken. I will always point you in the right direction. So, whichever direction you're choosing to go, they are with you and they are helping you make those choices. Oh my God, I am helping you. They are helping you. Now this is really so. They are helping you. Their mind is free. So after passing, like, they have no worries. And you shouldn't really worry about them so much. And you don't have to constantly ask yourself if they are okay. Okay? Tears cleanse the soul. So maybe they see your tears. And it's okay to cry. Is what I get. And they see it, okay? Every time you just break down, they see it. And one more. I watch over you every day. I watch over you every day. I see all of your thoughts. For some of you, I just feel like you need to communicate with them. Or probably you do, because you also had the stay connected card. So probably when you think thoughts about them or you speak to them in their mind, they listen to you. Something I get. As a soul, I can be in several places as one. And I'll just take one more. It's not your fault. So don't feel guilty about their passing. Again, stay connected. You are connected. I think I'll stop at that. This person has a very strong presence in your life and they're always going to be there. Always. That's the sense I'm getting, because this has been a very different reading from the rest of them. You can actually go back and see the other piles, but this pile is something else. The love here is deeper than the deepest ocean. It's just the most connected reading I've ever done, and I've done many. You guys, whoever this person is that is coming through is very deeply connected with you, and their love for you is infinitely strong. And I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.